Whoopsie. Now we're recording. Is Lisa on yet? Or Caitlin's on here? Okay.
I'm here.
Caitlin's gonna walk
Hello.
the house. You're
Are
recording
we?
as of now. Sorry, I hit it too soon.
It's okay. We're good. We're good. All right, you guys. Happy Tuesday. So I am excited because we're gonna get to hear from a couple people that went to Gold School Philadelphia. Um, I didn't get to go to actual Gold School this time, but I have been in the past. And literally, y'all, if you get the opportunity to go, you have to go. I've been to a lot of trainings in Plexus, and Gold School is literally one of my favorites. Like it's such a cool event. They spoil you, but the value you leave the room with is top notch. And literally, like I can remember when we left, I needed to decompress for like hours to like sort through all the things. So if you ever get a chance to go, or if you're working to earn it, it is totally worth it. And if you're trying to develop a gold, like work on developing these golds, get yourself there as many times as you possibly can. They switch out the trainers. Super, super exciting. So we are going to start with Emily Allen. Emily's going to share with us her experience from Gold School, and then we'll move on to some other friends.
Hey guys. So yeah, this was my first Gold School. I actually earned it last year, and I forget, I know one of them was in California. I just wasn't able to make it. So I was super excited that it was in Philly, and that I was able to go. And I developed Janine is also a gold. So she was able to come with me, and there was a huge group of us. So it was just really fun. The trainers were Bree and Megan Ashman. Loved listening to them. Some of the things that, I mean, there's a million things. I was looking through my book and my notes and everything, and I'm like, how do I pick two things? So I hope I don't steal other people's takeaways too. I really liked when Megan Ashman was talking about see one, do one, show one, grow one. That really stuck with me. So, we see our upline, anyone on this call essentially, doing the business, then we're doing it ourselves, then we're showing someone how to do it. So that, our downline, our level 1, level 2, anyone like that. And then we're essentially growing them to be their own leader, and have their own business. So I really liked that. And she also talked about doing morning rounds, which I think I've heard on here before about doing morning rounds. So really what she said is they'll get in a group chat. It's super short in the mornings, where their points are, where they're projected to be each day, what their simple goals are, how they can reach them, and things like that. So I really thought that that was pretty cool and a good idea. Nice and, just simple, and just gets things going right in the morning. Good, mindset and everything like that. The one other thing I'll say, so that I don't talk about too many things, Genevieve was talking about consistently making, like if someone was like, how can I consistently make, $350 a month? So she was saying, if you sign up your 4 VIPs and you have 4 of those VIPs sign up 4 more, that's your base right there. You can get to gold by yourself. You can even get to senior gold by yourself. It's going to be a little bit more challenging. But she said that's just so simple. You have your 4, and then you're showing those 4 how to add 4 more. And she had a graphic up that if that system worked all the way down to your level 7, you would end up with over 29,000 points just from that simple system. So that was like, she had the graphic up there, and I was like, wow, like that was amazing.
That is awesome. Wow. Can you guys imagine duplication at that rate and at that size? Oh
Yeah,
my gosh. Can you just say that one more time? See one, show one, do one, grow one.
So see one, do one, show one, and grow one.
All right. I typed that in the chat. I just want to make sure I got it right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, it was awesome. So everyone needs to go to Gold School for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Emily.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go over to Cassie now. Cassie is on my team, and she went Fast Start Gold. So she literally had like earned Gold School. We hadn't even like talked about what it was. Like we were just throwing all this stuff at her. So one thing I will say too about Gold School with developing the golds, and if you're new and you're trying to earn, like it is we didn't have this when I was a gold. Like we didn't have, we did not have this at the beginning. So the
What?
fact that they put such good training at the beginning of our journeys is incredible, because that is laying such a good foundation for things that, just like Emily was saying with the duplication, it's laying a good foundation for your growth right at the beginning, before you have tons of bad habits and all these things happening. They're pouring into you at the right time. They know what they're doing, and the timing is perfect. So I'm so thankful that Cassie, amongst others, at the very beginning of their journey, have been able to be exposed to corporate so quickly, and with such good training. So go ahead, Cash.
Hey, I'm Cassie, everybody. Yeah, like everybody treated me so good. Like I felt so welcomed, and I've been with another company for a really long time, and I never felt that sense of like family, and how everybody just wanted me to be there, and I learned so much. Like I've only been doing this for 6 weeks, so like I don't know all the products yet. I don't know how the earnings worked exactly. So I learned a whole lot. I was going to talk about the same thing about the duplication process. Just like signing up for, and then those people like concentrating on getting them to sign up for, and then and how much that grows. Genevieve said about gangster money, and I want to make gangster money, and that's what she was explaining, how to like make sure you're getting those people to develop the habits of what you're already doing to create that wealth, like that really, family changing wealth. And that's really what I want out of this company. And like, I feel like I can get there. Like it didn't seem scary at all. Just very empowering. And also, they talked a lot about what we're allowed to share on social media. I took a lot of value out of that, like making sure that we're not specifically talking about PCOS or like different diseases specifically, but how we're actually feeling from the product. If it helped us not be so angry and not be so tired, and like the emotions that we're feeling, just focusing on that and really changing people's lives that way. So, I mean, I could talk on and on about how much I learned. I mean, it's really hard to like for 9 hours worth of just gold. I mean, I know it's gold school, but like I learned so much. So it's hard for me to narrow it down, but that's about it.
I love it. I love it. And you guys, something that like Megan said in the chat, like we have the best community. So you have the ability to literally create relationships with people across the country. And like, so that was the first time that Joey, Cassie, like me, Sharon, like that we've been in the same room, and we've been working together now for like 2 months. Well, Joey since November. And literally I said to Joey, I was like, we're best friends, and like we've never even met in life. Like you have like it was weird. Like, was it not? Like, it's like you meet these people, you talk to them daily, you see them in their little box, you on Zooms, and you have conversations and you jump on calls, and then it's like you meet up and you almost forget that you've actually never met them in real life. Like it was like I don't believe that I've never actually met you. Like it's so crazy. So really grow the relationships that are on your team. Like dive into them, get on the phone with people. The more you talk, the more you learn about each other. Because it is a really beautiful thing when you do finally come together and you're just like, there's just this peace and this harmony, and it's the craziest thing ever. All right, we're gonna jump up to Jean. I'm saying up because she's in my corner. Jump up to Jean.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I have been gold for a while, and like Caitlin, they didn't have gold school when I attained that goal. So I was very super excited to be invited to this, and like Emily, I was invited last year but couldn't attend. So I was super excited that it was actually so close to us. And I was very impressed by and I was told so many times by Kate and by Lisa and other people about how amazing it was, but seeing it firsthand and being there and experiencing it is totally different, just totally different. Like it takes it to the next level. a couple of things that really stood out to me. Well, one of them, Cassandra touched on about the posting. And one of the things she said was that post content that will teach, educate, entertain, and add value to others' lives, not posting about me, because that adds fans, not value. The other thing was, and I like really, this one hit home for me, is if someone doesn't want to sign up for a subscription, don't let them go away completely. Sign them up under retail for one item, because you're still going to get points for them. 2 points is better than 0 points. And you never know, one product might lead to 2, might lead to 3, might change their point of view. And then the last thing is, I loved Alex's acronym on BACON. And it stood for belief, action, commitment, one plexus, and never give up. I love that acronym. So I will be remembering that.
I love it. Awesome. I can remember you mentioning signing up, like getting one product. We joke about Cheryl Muller because she started with Mega X and now she's a diamond. So it works, y'all. But I can remember there was one promotion years ago Plexus was doing, was for the planner. If you guys are been around a while, they were doing a planner. And it came up in that time because it was like, sign people up and they count towards this or that. And the conversation came up about, like, if you get to because we had welcome packs, you want to sign up with a welcome pack. And they're like, no, I can't do that. We're just like, oh, okay. And then we're like, what do I do with them? And it was like, no, circle back to their health goals. What is the most important? And then pick a product, build the value on one product. And that's part of slowing down to speed up, right? Like, all right, so they're not going to get the triplex right now. It's not the end of forever. I need them to see that this is worth their money. I need them to see this is worth their time and patience. And I remember specifically around that planner incentive, it was like, just circle back. Okay, let's regroup. Like, I don't want anybody to have to choose against finances. If 3 products is too much, let's look at one. So that is a very, very good tip. To do that, not let people walk away just because they won't buy the combo, right? Or they won't get on a subscription. So absolutely love it. And I will echo on Jean's, we can only tell you guys so much how awesome these events are, whether it's Gold School, Ruby's on the Rise, convention, leaders retreat. Like, we can tell you till we're blue in the face. We can show you all the pictures. We can push you to go. You have to get yourself to in-person events. It will literally change the stride of your business. It will change your confidence. You will see people like you. You will hear people like you. You will be built up and encouraged to go back home and get to work. It is a refueling, a refreshing. So, we're still, like, we're at May 7th and me and a couple girls on my team, we're still messaging people like, you're coming to convention. Like, we're going to figure it out. We got rooms. We're going to shove you into bed somewhere. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat the small stuff, because you're gonna regret this if you don't. We were even telling Cassie, we were at Gold School and we're like, you're gonna go to convention. She's like, I don't even know. I don't know. Like, we're like, no, we're gonna figure this out. And she's like looking at me like I'm some psycho. But I'm like, no, you have to go. Like, leaders are born at events. We are immersing in this. Get there, figure it out. Don't sit and be like, well, I don't know, like, money's tight, like, blah, blah. And what am I going to tell you if you say that and be like, you're about to get paid in like 3 days and you're going to get paid again before you go to convention. So get to work in your business and you're going to get money. Like, don't give me excuses, because we're going to figure this out. I'm going to shove you in a room with somebody, right? Because it's so important. Get around the people, get immersed in the atmosphere, see that it's so much bigger than you think it is. It's super important. All right, Mary. Yes, I'm so happy you are available.
Okay, getting to a better place. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, Gold School, like with other people too, it wasn't around when I went gold many years ago. But it was so exciting being there, and the biggest takeaways I had was just, she followed a lot about what we're doing with the winning day sheets. And I know they talked about the winning day and sharing authentically and planning your month. I was thinking about all the times that I've like spent that magic week just you know, pushing to finish out my goals for the month instead of starting on day one. You know, we should be planning out from day one. We should use the momentum from the end of the month to carry us right in and keep going and have like an even more stellar month instead of working so hard at the end. If we plan it out and everything, I already had a planning meeting with my runners last night and shared with them, you know, exactly, they shared their goals with me and I planned out what they need to do to achieve their goals. And helping your team achieve their goals is what's going to help you get where you need to be. And I was just, you know, like really stoked. Another thing that stood out to me was, you know, I'm a back office person. So she talked to them about the back office and, you know, don't discount that back office. I know that there is so much information back there. And I, you know, literally at 12:01, because I'm up late all the time, on the first of the month, I am always in my back office in the help center searching May incentives. What's going on this month? How can these incentives help me and my team reach our goals for the month? That is, I utilize that. There's so much help in the back office. So many things you can research in there. And you know what? If you get your people in the Go app, and there is so many links to everything through there, you know, getting started, the pivotal and everything. There's links to getting in there for helping you and helping your team uh, grow by being able to just quickly link to what they need. So it was just really awesome. And of course, I love the gangster money thing too. And I was thinking, because when I went to gold by myself. And it's really hard to maintain after that if you're by yourself. So, you know, try to lead with the opportunity, which is something I've always had a problem with. I always start with the product. So lead with the opportunity and get some people in there that want to make some gangster money with you, because it makes all the difference. And I tell you, I just so motivated and inspired me to be in a room where you're just, you know, everybody is just so incredible there and encouraging. And, you know, it just put me on fire for May and beyond. And I'm so excited. You know, if you are not registered for Velocity, get registered, because it's just going to be an awesome experience. And we need these experiences to keep us motivated and challenged for what we have to do. So I was just really excited about the whole day.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, you guys. And like here's another Mary, I call Mary back office Mary. Okay. And I was telling the girls this at Gold School as well. Like, we all have our strengths. Okay. We all have our strengths, and we have things that we love to do, and we have things that we just don't love to do. Right. And the things that we don't love to do is just going to drain our energy. Right. So literally, if something comes up in the back office and we need to like look for something other than like a simple, I'm like, go ask Mary. Like, I will literally direct everybody on, go ask Mary. Mary's got the merchant code. Mary's got the, I don't even have to learn the back office because Mary is on my team. Okay. Like, that is a strength of hers. She thoroughly enjoys it. Like, I will help you plan a party. I will help you. I will coach your team. Don't ask me to go in the back office. Okay. Go to Mary. Right. So like, find the people on your team. Like, what are they really good at? Right. Because it like fuels her energy to do that. And it totally drains mine. Okay. So find the people on your team, find their strengths, let them live and bathe in their strengths. Something else about the convention I'm going to tell you. Just start asking people to go with you. Okay. Something Megan taught me a really long time ago. I am a party planning event fool, but something she always said was the people that are meant to be there will be there. And I live and die by that. Okay. Like, just keep asking people. You might get a ton of no, I can't. Oh, my this. Oh, I got that. Oh, I can't this, that, the. And then one person is going to say yes. And that is the person that is supposed to be there with you. Just start asking people. We're splitting rooms. Just get your flight. Like, you're going to be my guest. We're going to have a great time. But if you don't ask, the majority of your people on your team that don't actively do the business or involved, they don't think that they can go. They don't think that it's for them. So we need to be having the conversation, because they'll be like, oh, I can go to that. I didn't know I can go that. Like, I don't do the business and it doesn't matter. But if we're not having the conversation, they absolutely don't know that they can. And I have one more thing I was going to talk about. I don't remember now. Joey, are you just listening?
I'm here. I can talk.
Oh, perfect. I was hoping. She's at her job.
So are we talking about Gold School? All right. I had no idea what to expect going to Gold School. But I think it was even more special, like, that I had Cassie with me. And I think that just opened my eyes so much. Like, I was taking it all in. And the training was like important to me. And there was a lot of standout stuff there. And I know, like, most of you guys covered pretty much what I would say about that. So just like in a totally different aspect for me was like, I was taking it all in, but and it being new, but watching like Cassie and seeing, you know, what it's doing and how it's lighting her up, and how when we duplicate, that's what we keep doing, and that's what we get to keep like experiencing with other people. And like, even while it's happening for me. So I think that was amazing. And then, you know, having the conversation with Cassie about, you know, Vegas, once the realization kicked in that like, you earned stuff for that. And Caitlin saying, yes, Cassie, you're going. And on our trip home, I mean, Cassie and I drove about 2 hours to get there, spent the day there, into the evening, and then drove 2 hours to get home. And on the way home, she literally called her husband and was like, do you want to go to Vegas? So like, just getting to experience that alone was like, which, by the way, he said he'd sell his soul to go. And she said, you don't have to, because we basically earned it, baby. So that was really cool. But that's what's really like, I don't know. Yes, I love the perks. I love the prizes. I love the money. I love what the products are doing for me, like my own story medically, and, you know, physically is just amazing. But being in this space and being so welcomed by everybody, I've literally never met anyone that was there except for Cassie. And by the way, I've only met Cassie in person twice before this event. So like, I've met no one, and like hugging and seeing everybody and just being in the space, and it did not feel like we just met. It just didn't. And I've been with other network marketing companies before, and yes, like there's perks and there's parties and there's this and there's that, but it never felt so comfortable. It never felt like such a family. And like, that was like my biggest takeaway from the, like, I even talked to Cassie this morning. She was like, oh, how do I like figure out like what I take away from this, you know, and the training. And I was like, Cassie, I'm still absorbing all of the training and the things that I'm going to implement. And there's a lot, but that's truly still not, and I don't mean it in like a disrespectful way at all, but that's still not what's like standing out to me, like in my emotions and my feelings and what this is doing for us as a whole. And we know we're blowing our county up right now, so it's pretty crazy, but we're having fun, and I'm excited. And by the way, this is not like my job. I quit here a long time ago, and I'm back to help. And I thought I would get here and think that I missed it. And I literally texted my husband today, and I was like, I don't need anything like this if I'm doing what I'm doing. So.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, so all of this to say, y'all, get yourself to in-person events. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a team sip and see. Get around your people. Spend time around your people. Get to Gold School, go for Rubies on the Rise, try to earn the leaders retreats, go to the conventions. Like, being in person, rubbing shoulders is so healthy for us. So I think that's all we've got for today. We are a week in. We've got 3 weeks and 3 days left in the month. Okay. I'm going to say this too. I do this to my team, so I'm just going to do this to you guys. There's a holiday at the end of the month. So don't wake up and be like, oh my gosh, it's a holiday. I've got barbecues all weekend and Monday and Tuesday, and nobody told me. I had no idea. I forgot to front load my month. I'm telling you right now, no excuses. No excuses. Plan your month out.
So
Plan your month out and know that it's coming. Okay. Look ahead at your schedules. Front load your month if you want to have a barbecue or two. We're not saying that you can't enjoy it and have fun, but don't use it as your excuse that there was a holiday, because I just told you. All right. We got take your samples to your barbecue. Amen, Mary. All right, you guys, we got a big month. We got lots of stuff going on. Get your energies up. Love you much. Peace out.